Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's how is your person feeling about you at the moment. Now I've made 3 readings here. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you get into it, it's good. Each one of them has got a deeper dive. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you want to find out more, you're very welcome to get that. If you do want that extended reading, toward the end of each of these readings, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments, and that's where you can also find your timestamps to fast forward to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal, which is a labradorite? And that's along with the romance card. Walking on the beach hand in hand together? Or would you like the flower? And this one is with the dream come true. Could be waiting for this person for a while. Or would you like the shell, which is out with the falling in love card? Take your pick now, and don't forget to click the like on this video down there before you click off. Click on that subscribe button and that notification bell to hear more from me. I do 3 of these Love Pick a Card reads a week. Well, I do normally if it's not around Christmas and New Year anyway. And I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads for donations. We'd love to see you in there. Come along sometime. You'll find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. I also make a daily energy update as well for the collective. So check that out on my YouTube channel. Enjoy your reading. I'll see you in there. So if you chose the crystal, and this one's for you, crystals, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be your story, you might want to get that. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Is there something for you to do, something for you to say, something for you to take action on, something for you to heal and let go of? Guidance for you in this relationship. So you guys together, what are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? Are there any red flags that you need to watch out for? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So how do they feel about you, your person, the noble one? Like you do good in the world. You're noble. You've got good morals. Could be a keeper. This might be them thinking you're a keeper. Noble one, doing the right thing. Okay. Vulnerability. A bit vulnerable though. And you're quite magic as well. Night magic. There's something very intriguing about you. They find you magical, but they also notice that you've got some vulnerabilities there. So this could be you being prepared to open up. They see that you're very kind of open, prepared to be open and telling them or other people information about yourself. Very, what's the word, when you reveal stuff that a lot of people wouldn't reveal about themselves. Mischievous as well. They think that you're mischievous and they're feeling quite mischievous too. So playful, flirty kind of an energy around you. What else? Journey. Oh, the person could be at a distance from you, wanting to travel toward you or wanting to travel with you as well for some of you. Interesting. Let's find out more. How does your person feel about you at the moment? How do they feel about crystals? Wow. Okay. Very happy. Very happy to have met you. They find you make them very happy. And I'm getting a giggling kind of an energy that you light them up. You make, I don't know whether you're telling them jokes or something or whether they just delight in your kind of demeanor. But yeah, there's more happiness here as well. With the Hierophant, yeah, a keeper. This person is feeling like you're a keeper, like they could commit to you. Yeah, wow. And that the thought of that makes them very happy. If they could lock you in, that would be very happy. There's some disappointment here though. 5 of Cups, a little bit of disappointment. I wonder what that's about. Let's find out. The Sun, but you make them very happy. There's a giggly kind of an energy. Flirty kind of an energy. They're falling in love with you. Ace of Emotions. They're falling in love with you, so they're giggly and stuff. They can't act serious around you or when they think about you because they're falling in love with you. The 5 of Materials, but there's something about the, keeping you at a distance at the moment, doing things very slowly perhaps. They might not be admitting to this falling in love with you, keeping you at a distance. The Five of Materials is about like that long, cold walk in the snow by themselves. They might just be at a distance from you at the moment with that Journey card though. And that could be why this kind of independent kind of an energy. But yeah, they feel so good because they're falling in love with you. Might not have admitted that. Let's see what's behind that. Is ancient wisdom and abundance. Wow, there's something here about you've come, you know, when we get those messages like we met the right person but at the wrong timing, this is like the opposite of that. This is like meeting the right person at the right time. There's something divine timing about this, and they're so glad. Something about their money, now that they've got the money to do it, now that they've got the money to travel with you, now that they've got the money to do these things, they've got less restrictions. Now is the right time for you to come in. So there's something right timing about this. And perhaps after a long line of wrong timings, right person but wrong timing, you seem to be the right person, right timing. Anyway, they're falling in love with you, making them very happy. Why the Hierophant? Yeah, they see you as a keeper. The Emperor, wow. Like, you make them want to take charge and step up and lead the way and do things and do things for you and kind of take care of you and all of that. This is someone who wants to do things with you and do things for you. You make them feel like the man, really. Now, if you are a man watching this, then that could be the opposite way around. Like they see you as the man, the one that takes the lead and has got their own empire, kind of thing. There's definitely something financial going on here. Like, it's great timing for this, especially if you want to travel together and stuff like that. It's great timing. What else? Yeah, because they've left something behind. They're in charge of things now. They've left something behind. So you're a keeper. You make them want to kind of man up. They've left something behind, so they're more in control now than they've ever been. This could be that they have left a relationship, but it doesn't feel like that to me. It feels like a particular time in their life, like when they've ended a job or a contract or something like that, and now they have the finances. They've ended like a complete, a particular chapter in their life, and they're more in charge now, and they're thinking of locking you in, of not locking you in like the house or something, of like commitment. They're thinking of commitment because of this divine timing, psychic development, and they are developing this psychic connection with you, where they're beginning to be able to read you better, to know you better. This feels like someone that's getting to know you. They like your energy. They like the way that you're open with them. They like your naughtiness and all of that. You make them feel very happy, so you could be like quite jokey and flirty around them. They're falling in love with you, but still very much by themselves at the moment. They're thinking this is perfect timing and that you're someone that they could commit to. They're definitely a keeper. Yeah, now they're more in control. It does seem like the best timing, but there's something disappointing here. Five of Cups. What's the Five of Cups about? What's the disappointment? What's all that about then, right? I mean, they don't know. They don't know. Why are you feeling disappointed? I don't know. The mystery about it? The mystery about it is disappointing. Tell us more. The Hierophant, commitment. Oh, they don't know if you want to commit. Okay, so they're keeping that to themselves. Oh, they don't want to be disappointed. Okay. They're not sure if you want a committed relationship, if you want a long-term relationship. They don't know, says the moon. And so they are reluctant to bring it up, because what if you're like, no, I don't want that. And then they'll be devastated. So they are a little bit scared to bring this up. You might want to do that first, but we'll see in the deeper dive if that is your guidance to do that. Then, this could be their thing. Could be their lesson to overcome that and to step forward, especially because they've got the Emperor energy there. It might be for them to do that and to bring this up themselves. What's behind this is stripping illusions. So they don't want to reveal that. They're kind of scared to reveal that because they don't want to be disappointed by you. In other words, they'd rather keep things going as they are than to suggest that they want something long-term with you, just in case they get disappointed by that. So they're scared to reveal it. This is someone that wants a long-term relationship. Or they're thinking of that with you anyway. Whether they're in pursuit of that before, I don't know. Soulmate. Wow, they believe that you're their soulmate. They think that you're already together. They think that this is a long-term thing. They believe that, yeah, you're kind of made for each other. What else? They're trusting that all will be well. So that, yeah, they're hoping and trusting that things will unfold as they should. And they're letting those fears dissolve, especially because they're falling in love with you, right? And they want this to be a long-term thing. And so the fears are around bringing that up with you, and that perhaps you don't want the same thing. Yeah, you might give them some clues that that's what you're looking for. That might ease their mind a little bit. But as I said, for some of you, it's not for you to do that. So they've been through some heartbreak, or they've seen that you've been through some heartbreak. Soul connection. Well, they feel like they've got a soul connection with you. Perhaps with past, if you talk to them about past experiences that you've had with heartbreak, it makes them feel like they've got a soul connection with you because they've got some shared experiences there in the past. So they've been through similar kind of heartbreak in similar kind of ways, perhaps deduced the same things as you have from that heartbreak, and it makes them feel like even more like connected with you, like you are their soulmate. The truth and romance. So there's something very truthful about you. They like the way that you tell the truth, the way that you're very open, candid. That's the word I was getting before with this openness and vulnerability. You're very candid, and they like that about you. You just kind of reveal yourself. You're confident in yourself, so you reveal yourself. They want to have these strolls on the beaches with you, a lot of romance. But yeah, there's something very genuine and authentic about you that they love that about you. Let's find out more. What else? The heart of the matter. There's more going on that meets the eye. They like that you've got depth, that you've got soul, that you've got purpose, that you are intelligent, that you've got emotional intelligence. They probably find you really beautiful and very attracted to you, but they love that there's more going on. There's more about you than that. Yeah. They feel like their heart is connected with you, like you share something with this soul connection, a similar kind of heart. You've got the same kind of outlook, and perhaps the noble one, similar morals, that kind of stuff. Let's get some messages from them. What do they want to say? Silent treatment. There's something about communication, on and off communication. They might be holding themselves back a little bit in the communication. This person is someone that's falling in love with you, and they might think that they might be trying to just hold themselves back a little bit on that and not communicate with you enough. This is someone that like wants to message you all the time, but they're like giving themselves a quota, like I'll get back to them later because I'm appearing too keen. They don't want to appear too keen, and so they are giving you a bit of silent treatment. They're seeing if they're okay and if you're okay with the gaps between the messages and stuff like that. I'm not getting that this is like total silent treatment, but I think that there is a time when you think that you're going to hear back from them and then you don't, and you wonder why. It's because they're actually stopping themselves. So if you felt like they want to get in touch with you and they don't, and that's exactly what's going on at the moment. They're afraid of losing you. They want to take this very carefully. They don't want to mess this one up. They're afraid of losing you. Spiritual awakening, going through some kind of a spiritual awakening. This could be the first relationship where they've felt real spiritual connection, especially the psychic development as well. They're really feeling this connection with you, and like they are deeply connected to you. What else? I wish I could give you more. So restricted at the moment. They're either in a different location to you at the moment, or I don't think it's the thing about the money, because it feels, unless that's the catch at the moment, is they're waiting for money to come through. That's why the Five of Materials, it could be that. Or the Five of Materials could be them keeping you arm's length because they're falling in love with you and they want to message you all the time, and they're stopping themselves from doing that. But they wish they could give you more at the moment. perhaps be with you more, spend more time with you, be in contact with you more and all of that. Some restrictions at the moment with this person. Let me know in the comments below what their restrictions are at the moment. Is it a location thing, or are they really busy at the moment and something? Okay, what else do they want to say? Our story isn't over yet. They know that there's more to come to this story. What else? You make me want to be a better person. Nice. So they're inspired by you. Inspired to step up, inspired to live life even more is what I got. I need time. So they're sorting something out at the moment. They need time for that. What else? Jealous and possessive. So they're kind of jealous and possessive. That might come up for you as a couple as well. And so this person is very much believing that you're their person, and yeah, they want to be with you. This story isn't over. It feels to me like they're going to be making a move. Well, we'll find out in that deeper dive by what's coming up for you guys. So if you are interested in that, and for your guidance and all of that kind of stuff, guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, and then for you guys together, what are the dynamics in this? What do you need to look out for and all of that? How to make it work really well, and also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You click on that crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like on this video before you click off down there. Leave me a comment while you're down there as well, and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive to find out even more, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. So flowers, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be your story, you might want to get that for even more. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So waiting for this person, is there something you need to say or do, something for you to heal or let go of to move this forward? And also guidance for you in this relationship as well. You guys together, what are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? Are there any red flags to look out for? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get into your reading. How are they feeling about you right now? Tea ceremony. Slow, calculated, kind of. They might be thinking that you're a bit slow and not forthcoming at the moment, but very conscious about stuff, so you'll only move forward consciously. You might be asking something of them. They might be thinking that you're not spontaneous because they asked you to do something, you've said only if this. You're asking something of them because you're being conscious about it. They might want to throw caution to the wind and do something, and you don't. You're being more conscious about that. Only if this, only if that. So I think that you're coming across to them as a little bit, perhaps guarded, but a little bit slow in coming forward. What else? Guardian, like you're protecting yourself. Yeah, so you're in kind of protective mode is what they're thinking. They want to kind of dive on in there, and you're not doing that. So they think that you're trying to protect yourself. Could be wondering how to get through your barriers kind of thing. Guidance. They might be asking their friends and family about how to deal with someone like you. Perhaps you've been wounded in the past and your boundaries are up toward this person, and you're kind of giving them obstacles kind of thing. It's like, yes, you can go out with me if this and that kind of thing. What else? Protective mechanisms, huh? Okay. Knight of Wands. This person is very attracted to you. They want to go on a date with you. They want to have some fun. They want to throw caution to the wind, and they want to just start things off and see how they're going. Seven of Pentacles. They do want to invest in this, but perhaps you're coming across to them as like too serious about this and not allowing this just to unfold naturally, as relationships usually do. And relationships often, they start with attraction, like that connection kind of thing, sexual attraction and all of that. You go on dates and stuff and there's a lot of flirting, and then you get to know each other and all of that. Now you might have your boundaries up to that and you want to get to know them first. They do want to put an investment in, but they want it to be kind of easy going and in the usual kind of order of things, is what I'm getting. And you could be defending yourself against that and want to do things slowly and deliberately, get to know them first or something like that. There is a bit of competition between you. You're not seeing eye to eye in your approach to relationship itself. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, they are very attracted to you, and they do want to throw caution to the wind and just kind of move towards you. Very lusty kind of thing. The Three of Materials, they want to make plans for that. They're trying to make plans for a date or something like that. They want to. So this isn't someone that is just throwing caution to the wind. Like, they do want to have plans and stuff like that. Yeah, I do feel resistance in your energy, though. That's what they're picking up on. They're feeling like resistance in your energy to that. You're playing a little bit hard to get, is what this person is feeling. Could feel like a challenge to them, though. I don't know, this person might like that kind of thing. Retreat, yeah. They're feeling like you're kind of pulling away. So they're moving towards you and you're pulling away when they try and make plans with all of that. So you're being quite vague with them when they come forward. I don't know. Are you playing hard to get? Is that what's going on here? Trying to shield yourself, protect yourself from possible problems in this relationship. They want to invest anyway. Seven of Pentacles. They want to work on this. Queen of Materials. They see you as being very stable. Like, they're seeing this as kind of a... This isn't someone that just wants to play with you. Nor is it someone that is planning on marrying you. What they want is to get into this relationship and see where it goes. They're seeing you as quite stable, so they know that. They know that you're not just like fly by night kind of one night stand kind of a person. That's not the Queen of Materials at all. They do want to invest something, but like I say, they've got this very strong stance on, I want things to follow the natural progression, and it's like you don't want to get into that. You don't want to start things off in the same way as they want to start things off. So there's a bit of a clash going on here. Slow but steady. So they're seeing you as kind of slow, very, very stable, steady kind of an energy there. They do want to invest, though. They do. So Five of Wands. So there's just a mismatch here of your approaches to relationships. Ace of Voices. Perhaps there needs to be some communication here and justice. It does feel like it could be a very good relationship if you could just get in it, this one. Like it could be a very good match. I feel like this is a good match and it's well worth putting the efforts in. There needs to be communication about the start of this, though, of how to get it started. It feels like a non-starter because it feels like you're both digging your heels in and wanting it your own way. Honoring your energy, but you're respectful of each other. Okay. Yeah, I think that you guys, you need to have a conversation about this, about your different approaches and all of that. Because it's not opposites. It's definitely not opposites here. It feels like you both want the same thing, but the approaches are very different of how you want that to go about, Let's find out more how they're feeling about flowers. It says deep in your heart you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So I think that you both want this. You're both attracted to each other and they are aware that this is what you want too. And so why can't this just happen then? It's because the approach. You might be wounded and think that you could only have a good relationship if someone jumps through the hoops and does things a certain way first. And that's not true. It's not true. You can only guard yourself against the wrong kind of people if you don't go choosing the wrong kind of people first. Sure, there's an element that you need to get to know someone first to get to know if they are the right person or the wrong kind of a person. You don't want to be letting someone into your life that's abusive or anything like that, So, but you can take that kind of too far and go, no, they need to approach me in this certain way first. But this says like deep down in your heart, you already know. It's like, both of you know that you want to be together. So what's the problem here? And that could be what they're saying to you, in fact. They're kind of saying that in their energy. What's the problem here? Step into your power. Control. Okay. Step into your power. So it feels to me like you've been wounded and you want to remain in control here and in the power kind of thing and have your boundaries and all of that. So very much a protective mechanism. This person is trying to break through that protective mechanism, not to harm you, but to get into a relationship with you. And they're aware that, well, they think that that's what you want too. But there's something there, but you're holding them away. Patience. You want them to have patience. See you as a patient person. Perhaps a little bit too much, though. What else? Caution. Yeah. You're making them a little bit cautious, though. Or that you're coming across as a cautious person, but it's also making them cautious as well. It's like, have you got a lot of baggage, that's causing this in you, and is it best to get into a relationship with someone with that much baggage that you'd need to protect yourself so much from them? Okay, what else? Lust. Yeah, they're very attracted to you. I mean, the Knight of Wands card coming out first like that, this person is very attracted to you. And it doesn't mean that that's all it is. This person has got the Seven of Pentacles too, so they do want to invest in this. They want to invest more than that, but yes, they're very attracted to you and they want that to start things off. They're like a dream come true to them, so yeah, they do. They want to be with you. This person wants to be with you, but this person is not going to talk about long-term, first of all. They want to be in relationship with you for a while and experiencing that before they get into any conversations like that. Yeah, which is sensible, right? You need to know someone for a long time first. What else? How else are they feeling? They want to spend time with you, quality time together. This person wants to date you and spend time with you. They want to get into that romance with you so that they can find out more about you. Love is all around you. There's love everywhere all the time. They could have other people attracted to them as well. It just feels like they are focused on you at the moment. They do want to get into a relationship with you. It feels like this person isn't going to stick around forever, though. If you are constantly pushing them away, and perhaps that's your kind of boundary that you want them to prove that they'll stay there forever waiting for you. People won't do that, and you shouldn't do that either for someone. Okay, so let's get some messages from them for you. I have unwittingly sabotaged our connection. And so perhaps them coming on strong in that sexual way turned you off them and put your boundaries up, and they didn't know that they were doing that. They thought that was the normal progression of things. They feel like you're their divine counterpart. Oh wow, so that you're supposed to be together. But I would take that with a pinch of salt. You know why? Because this person might quite like the chase, and with you're pushing them away kind of thing, you could entice them in. You could be quite attractive to those that like the chase at the moment with the strong boundaries that you've got. And so if you're keeping people waiting, you might unwittingly be bringing forth the chasers, The chasers, the ones that once they've got you, they're not actually going to be that interested because they're more like the chase. I'm not saying that that's what this person is, but just be careful of that. I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? This person wants to be with you. They do want to be with you. Get one more of these out, and then we'll get some of them other deck. So they send you energy, they send you good vibes. This is like someone that wants to open you up. But again, that's that chaser energy again, someone that wants to open you up. I wish I could give you more, their side. So they want to spend more time with you, be with you, give you more, take you on dates and all that kind of thing. They want more. That's wants more of you. Quite frustrated. Oh, they love you. Ooh. They love you, and you're always on their mind. So this person thinks a lot about you. They're very much focused on you. What else? I don't know what I want. Yeah. So they do want to take things slowly because they don't know what they want. So this isn't someone that knows exactly what they want. Like I said, this person isn't going to talk about marriage at all. They don't know that yet. They need to be in a relationship first before they do that. But they do want to work things out. They do want to get this started somehow. Okay, that's what I've got for you. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story. You might want to get that deeper dive or even more on this. So what should you do in this situation then? Should you say something to them, or take those boundaries down a little bit. We'll find out in the deeper dive anyway. And about your relationship together, so you guys together, what are the dynamics there? Are there any red flags to look out for here, and how can you make it work really well? And also how this might all play out. So if you're interested in that, and possible timelines too, if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive the email. Now, in that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and the shell. Click on that flower on a device that you can open PDFs with. The email, by the way, it might end up in your inbox. It might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder as well. So do check those places. Now, in that, the download, once you've clicked on the flower, you will see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video straight away, then just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like on this video down there before you click off. Click that subscribe button with that notification bell as well to hear more from me, and leave me a comment while you're down there too. All of that stuff really helps my channel out, so thank you so much for taking a few seconds out of your life to do that for me. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this, and if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the shell, then this one's for you. Shells, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Shells, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be your story, then you might want to get that for even more. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. I'm going to go into guidance for you in this relationship. You guys together, what the dynamics are there. Are there any red flags? And how can you make it work really well? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So how does your person feel about you? Sunlight after darkness. You're a breath of fresh air. You're someone good coming into their life after dark times. I've had some struggles, this person. You're a breath of fresh air. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. You're a breath of fresh air coming into their life. Solitude. You might see you as a loner, and they might be a loner themselves as well, and you kind of flowed into their life. They're feeling like you're a similar kind of person to them, and an easy person to be around. Yeah, you could be both kind of black sheep kind of people, walking the path least traveled, and happy to have met someone like you that's so similar to them. They want to take a deeper dive into this. They want a deeper kind of a relationship. They think that that's possible with you. So they like your depth. They like what they see in you has depth. Yeah, this person could have been quite disappointed with what's on offer out there in the dating world, and you are like a diamond in the rough kind of thing. Yeah, diamond in the rough. Okay, tell us more. Oh. Page of Swords. This person's had their eye on you, or they've noticed you, and they're paying a lot of attention to you. Could be getting to know you, perhaps through social media, watching you in some kind of way, or it could be through dialogue as well with the Page of Swords. You could be messaging each other back and forth. But this person is interested in getting to know you. They're paying a lot of attention. They remember everything that you say to them and everything that they found out about them. This person is really kind of switched on about you. They feel like you could be a very good match, that this is you, like their equal kind of thing. They've got high hopes for you, for a relationship with you. Feeling like this could be their justice, you know, the partner that's kind of karmically coming in for them. Eight of Cups. They might think that you're with someone else at the moment, or need to leave something behind. They might be wondering if you want to leave behind a certain way of life that you've got. You're both kind of coming across to me as hermit kind of an energy. Yeah. Page of Swords. They like what they see. And they're paying a lot of attention to you right now. Getting less of a stalker vibe there and more of a getting to know you kind of a vibe with this Page of Swords. Why have I got the Page of Swords here? Tell me more. Well, that's a lot. Ace of Voices and the Justice. So yeah, they're thinking that they would like to communicate with you, that they think this is a really good match. What else? Yeah, so the more they get to know you, the more they're thinking, yes, this is a really good match, and but there's a kind of communication that they want there. They're like having an aha about this. They want to communicate that to you. They want to communicate how they're feeling, but they don't want to come on too strong, is what I'm hearing. Page of Emotions are very much in the fantasies about you, about giving you a love offer, appearing out of the blue kind of thing. This person's building up to something here, to coming towards you. They're very excited about it. They've got these ideas of what life would be like with you, or what a relationship would be like with you, what it is to be like with you. The Four of Emotions. There's been disappointments though. I think it's got something to do with this Eight of Cups. Like, they might see you as being disappointed in the past and they don't want to disappoint you. They might feel that you need to heal or get over something first, but they do want to communicate that with you, this aha that they're getting, that you might just be just perfect for each other, is what I'm getting here. The more they get to know you, the more that they think that you're perfect for each other. Tell us what's behind this. Truth. The more they know your truth, the more that they think that you're made for each other. Justice. So they do think that you're made for each other. Tell us why the Justice card is here again. Very balanced kind of a relationship. Like, you're very similar kind of people. Page of Voices, because they're watching you, they're finding out this information about you, and they're weighing it up. They've weighed it up. Like, they are looking at, they're balancing it up. Like, is this balance, these scales, is this relationship balance? They're balancing it up. They're paying attention to balance it up. You know, it's almost like this person, in their mind, they've got a pros and a cons list kind of thing, and for both of you, and or a compatibility and not compatibility list. And there's a lot going on the compatibility list. This person's thinking long and hard about it as they're getting to know you, in whatever way that they're getting to know you. I was getting like the messages coming through, or if they're watching you on social media, they're just finding out a lot about you. And what's behind this is psychic development, and they're feeling more and more connected to you along with it too. Eight of Cups though, something about you needing to leave behind something, and are you prepared to leave behind something? Eight of Cups, tell us why the Eight of Cups is here. Something that you've been building. Ten of Materials. The Lovers. I don't know what it is that they're thinking you might want to leave behind, but this is very good. This is like, will you be mine? Can we grow something, make something together, build something, the happily ever after together? Are you ready to leave behind your old life? Perhaps it's just leaving behind that hermit kind of an energy that I'm picking up from you. Are you ready to leave that behind and have the happily ever after with them as their lover? I think this person is gearing themselves up to ask you a serious question and reveal this. And it's going to come across in the form of, look, I think we're really compatible, and I would really like to give this a go. It's going to be something like that they come in with. What's behind that is grounding. Got to ground themselves first. They're quite nervous to do that. Yeah, I did see the Nine of Swords before, which suggests that they are a bit nervous about this. I saw it coming out twice, in fact. It was one of the ones that came out on the table before, and I put it away, and then it came out again. Okay, so this person's got a little bit of anxiety about that. It's not major though. Otherwise that card would have come out and not just showed itself to me. Tell us what else. How else are they feeling about shells? Wait. They're not in any rush. They're allowing nature to take its course. So they're not in any rush about this. They don't want to rush you. They don't feel like time's running out or whatever. What else? Trust all will be well. This is a very trusting kind of a person, and they're trusting that all will be well, that this will unfold perfectly. This isn't someone who's insecure and wants to rush things through, push things at all. What else? Forgiveness. Okay. Forgiveness, something to do with trust. They want you to trust them, but They may have broken your trust in some kind of a way. I don't know. They might not have done as well. They might feel like you're not trusting them yet, and they want to earn that trust from you. And they are perhaps seeing your defensiveness around trust. Perhaps you've already shown signs that you are not one to trust very easily. You've learned not to. And I feel like the forgiveness is more around that than it is around anything that they've done to prove like they aren't trustworthy. It feels to me like this person wants to prove that they're trustworthy to you in some kind of a way, so that you can let that go. This person might have noticed that you've got trust issues, and they want to circumvent those trust issues and gain your trust. They might be well aware that they need to gain your trust. They're falling in love with you. Wow. Quite naively as well. So this person is thinking that you're just the best thing, you know, sunlight after darkness. Like they really do think that you're the best thing since sliced bread, and they're falling in love with you. They want this intimacy with you, this tenderness. This person does want a deep relationship with you for sure. They're coming quite sweetly into it, knowing that they need to fight for your trust, earn your trust, rather than fight for your trust. They need to earn that from you. I'm just wondering if that's what you want, if you want a relationship with them. What else? Relationship patterns. This is an aware person of themselves, the relationship patterns that they've been in. It feels like someone that's alone, right? And so they've got to the point where they can be alone by themselves. They can be happy by themselves. They can be single, and have been single. And it feels like they want to choose a relationship that's different now than the past relationships. They might be thinking you want that too. They want to demonstrate love. They want to find out what's important to you and act on it. This is a person, they're paying a lot of attention to you, right? At what you like and all of that kind of thing. And they're going to come in and they're going to do things for you in that way, in the things that you like. Get you the things that you like to eat, take you to the places that you like to go, you know, show you a good time in that kind of way. So they're going to demonstrate that love based on what it is that they've found out about you and what they know. This is someone that wants to make you happy. It's really sweet. It's really sweet. What else? What do I want to say? There's someone keeping me from you. Now, it feels like it's someone in your past. Like, you need trust issues as someone in your past, and you're leaving that behind so you can have this new start with them. It feels like they think that there's someone in your energy still, not necessarily with you, but in your energy still, that's keeping you from them, kind of thing, that's brought about these trust issues. I run away to avoid facing my problems. This person's been alone for a while, is what I'm getting. Living as a kind of a hermit kind of thing after running away. It feels like in that running away, they still believe that about themselves. They've found happiness and a groundedness in themselves from that. But they're still telling themselves this story that they run away from things. Perhaps other people tell them that too. It feels like this person might have a self-awareness now that they don't want to do that anymore. But that has been the relationship pattern, and perhaps they're hoping to stick with this rather than run away from it when it gets tricky for them. I mean, that's always the way. You've got this hermit energy, both of you, and that means that you've both kind of got that pattern of running away from things. So you very much could be on the same page, but you need to be aware of that too, is that you might have that betrayal. Again, this could be something that you've both been through, betrayed by someone else. It could be why you're both single, but wary of getting into relationships because you've been betrayed in the past. There's an awareness of baggage going on here, an awareness of reluctance around relationships, or just a careful navigation of that. I get emotional when I think of you. So you really ignite their heart when they think of you. they if they are, when the message comes through, it lights them up. Yeah, they feel it. They feel your presence in their heart. When they see you or they hear about you or you message them or something like that, it has a visceral effect on them and their heart. Okay, what else? What else do they want to say? But this person is quite responsive to you. This was just a fling. They could have thought that this was just a fling, that it was like a passing thing, like just an attraction. But the more they've got to know you, the more they're thinking you're right for each other, and they think the world of you. So it kind of started out like just a fling. Maybe that's what they were looking for when they first noticed you. It says you deserve better than me. They think that they're not good enough. They think that there's someone out there that's even more and more suited to you. Like sunlight after darkness, they do put you on a pedestal, this person. Like a diamond in the rough. But then, this person might be thinking about other things, like someone with more money and all of that, whereas this person seems to have a lot of depth, and that might be what you're looking for, like relationships. I don't know about you guys, but for me, a relationship, I want someone who's got emotional intelligence and someone that has had the relationship lessons and that will invest and all of that. And, there's certain relationship things that are really important. There's other things in life that are important, like money and everything, but that's not really important to a relationship. It's not in my top 10. Let's put it that way. And you might be thinking the same thing here too. Them thinking like you deserve better than me. It's not necessarily saying they're a bad person. They just might be thinking on that material plane kind of thing. Like, why aren't you with someone that's got more money, or that kind of thing. Our story isn't over yet, but they know that there's more to this, so they are going to pursue you and carry on with this. Seems very hopeful to me. Let's find out in that deeper dive. So if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive. To find out even more, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Is there something that you should do now? Is there something for you to let go of? It kind of seems like there is something for you to let go of here with the 8 of Cups coming out. Also, guidance for you in this relationship. You guys together, what are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? Are there any red flags to look out for? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive the email. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that shell on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device, and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like on this video down there before you click off. Leave a comment, click on that subscribe button with that notification bell, and if this is where you're leaving me, then good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive for even more on this, then I'll see you in there very shortly.